Hi everyone, Becky Nunn here at Nunn Design, filming from our booth here at the Tucson 2B True Blue show. This is my last day at the show. The show goes through Saturday, but I am here only through Thursday. I'm breaking down with all of the other wholesale people, but I really would love to give you a tour. I am so tired today because my family, after I've been down here a week, my family flew in last night, arriving at 12 midnight, and I don't know about you guys, but my hotel room has exploded with everybody else's CRAP, as we've learned to describe it in my household, but now my kids can spell, so it's not so, private of a conversation. But so I'm kind of a little bit harried because of just managing being a mother in my hotel room before coming to a show. But I wanted to take some time out to give you a tour of all of the different things that we have to offer and to show you how I set up the trade show booth. So let's get started. So when you're walking down the aisle around the show here, this is the little oasis that I live in. I love this little house. Let me give you a tour of how we have all of the jewelry displayed and how we tell the story of Nunn Design. So I'm going to turn you around here. So as people come to the booth, they tend to usually come up, they kind of do a scan like this, and then they start looking. And it's typically left to right, but depending on the direction of what they're coming from, if they're coming from this one, they're going from left to right. So how I design the booth is I try to start talking about the most popular things that I'm seeing from you guys, and positioning the jewelry according to how I think I'm going to capture people's attention the most. This technique, just from observing on Facebook and getting comments, I know is one of the most popular techniques that I have in this booth. And I'm right. But if I wasn't and I was seeing something else get a lot of attention, I could move the merchandise around as I'm observing how people see and participate with what they're seeing here in the booth. So they'll start out and they'll look, and the first opening questions that Cheryl and I will ask is, are you familiar with Nunn Design? And they'll either say yes or no. And if they say yes, then we know more than likely they are a wholesale buyer or they are a person who's purchasing from one of our many retailers, and we can start that conversation. If they say no, our opening line is Nunn Design is a jewelry finding company, and we educate people on how to make all of these lovely pieces, and these are the samples of what we do. So after I explain this technique, I'll move on to another technique, and then I just kind of keep on going down the line, depending on where they stop and what they're observing and picking up. Talk about simple wire wrapping or simple stringing. Then I finish the table off on this side with this collection, which has also been very popular. I talk about how you can mix out the different colors, the mica powders, and create a look that's completely different than what I'm doing. Lots of questions on how resin works, how it domes, how come it doesn't come off the side of the edges. Then showing examples of how you can do simple knotting. If you use all Nunn Design beads, this necklace is going to be very expensive and also heavy, so I'm showing how you can mix less expensive beads in there. These are just check glass beads to create this totally different look. Adding a simple charm or getting involved with doing the technique. Always have business cards out, people are always taking those. And I have a lot of stores, and a lot of stores are like, what's an easy technique that I can teach in an hour? And so I will talk to them about options for just using like a crystal clay, how you can even make a mold, and teach about how to make a mold. This right here is this piece inside here is, see that faceted? I actually just made it using one of these little charms. I cut the loop off, made a silicone mold, and then used crystal clay in there. This is actually going to be a class that's coming up in the spring semester. This bracelet, this is from our art retreat, so I talk about the different techniques. Talk a lot about simplicity and how simplicity is the trend, and how you can do variations on simplicity, mixing metals. This is a very popular technique of using, again, crystal clay with capacity ball chain. This is a technique that they can do within 2 hours or an hour because it's fast and there's no air dry time. Talk about knotting and how that's an option for a fast class as well. So there you have it. That is the 2020 trade show booth for Nunn Design. Hope you enjoyed seeing it. And a special announcement, this is going to be my last trade show. I won't say forever, but I'm going to take a break and find ways in which to engage everybody and have this opportunity to show this through videos like this and engage with more people. It's kind of sad, but at the same time I'm kind of excited. This is really, really hard work. I'm excited to try something new. But anyway, thank you everybody for joining me.